Good morning, this is Steve. Jan unfortunately cannot be with us this morning because she is not feeling well and she has laryngitis. So I'm here to fill in on her behalf as myself. Wanted to talk to you a little bit more about the cable and or satellite companies, the way they can be. Part of what I was trying to mention yesterday was when it comes to getting a package deal with a certain cable or satellite company, I know of one satellite company in particular, they'll start you out at their highest tier or package, and you may have that rate for about a year, could be 6 months. And the rate would be $59.95, but when that term is over, then the rate can jump to $199.95. So the only thing you have the ability of doing is, if you want to keep that cable company, all you can do is call the cable company up and say, hey, I noticed my bill took a significant jump and I am about to leave. I do not want to be a customer anymore unless you can do something for me and help me out. So a lot of the time, a cable company will go ahead and meet you halfway in order to keep you as a customer. That's one thing. I also know of a person that who wound up switching from one company to another, but unfortunately the guy lied to him. Basically what he was trying to do, then I should say the next day he wound up canceling. He was after two particular channels, one being in HD and another one being a 24-hour station. But because he could not find one of the channels in their channel guide, he wound up getting out from under it and he canceled his order. It was not fair for him to be lied to the way he was. That was not correct by no means. You know, you really have to be careful out there when you deal with these satellite or cable companies. They try to fish you in and make you spend more money than what a person is trying to spend, because we all have a budget that we're trying to follow and stay within our means. And another thing I would want to bring up also is when you sign up for a certain package, a lot of the time you have to sign a contract. When you sign a contract, you're in there for about a year, sometimes two. And if you try to break the contract, you could actually wind up spending more money to get out of it than if you did not choose the option of being in a contract. Because they'll also try to sell you other equipment that you may or you may not need. And then when it comes time to send the equipment back, and if you don't send the equipment back, then they wind up charging you immense full amounts of money, and they're not afraid to do it. It seems like all of these companies are out to get everyone, and it's not fair to us. So you definitely, in conclusion, you definitely want to be very careful who you deal with in these satellite cable companies, and tell them specifically what you're looking for, what you're after. And in times like these, you can negotiate a price that is well within your budget. In the meantime, this has been Steve in Steve's Zone. I hope I've been able to give you a few tips and the storyline that I told you about, that I know of a friend that happened to him, unfortunately. But I do hope everybody has a nice day today and hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.